guys, and welcome to another with Zimaleta. In today's video, what I'm trying to do is find out what's going on with my backup light and it not lighting up. Well, actually both backup lights, they're not lighting up. Parking lamps does not light up. Brake one does light up. So I'm trying to figure out whether it's just a wiring thing, if there is power getting to there or not. So I'm trying to hunt this down. I do have like an electronic type of like a needle that, you know, like you pierce into the wire. It's supposed to light up if you know, it's getting power or whatever. So I'm going to use that to test all my circuits, find out where the power stops, see if I could correct the power by running a separate wire to fix the whole thing. So wish me luck. So as I mentioned in the last video, here's my light here on the left. Supposedly it's functioning normally. We got the parking lights that's currently on. If I hit the brake light will come on. Turn signal will work. Okay. Backup light will not come on, will not work, and it's not the lamp. Same thing happens here. Backup light does not work. As you can see, the parking lights are not on. Now if I'm going to be hitting the brake, this light will light up. This is a brake and parking lamp at the same time. It will light up. Turn signal does work, so that's interesting. So like it leads me to believe, is there some kind of wire that needs to, I mean, I don't know if it became unrattled, undone or something. Somewhere the circuit is failing, or this is an ABS issue, that if you have an ABS problem, then this is going to happen. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to do some tests on these wires and, you know, find out if there's power coming into them, and I'll let you guys know. Now before I begin, I do want to let you know about the circuit here. As you can see, it's very simple, obviously, so you could trace every single wire that's going back. Like this one, it's going from the back over there, this one's going here. So this is the two connectors, both of them run like that, and they go here in the middle. Now this little circuit here, it's obviously this one, and every single light is connected with one circuit, which is that one. So I suppose that one is working, and we'll see what doesn't. After they've been working for a while, these lights just came on actually. As you could tell, they're very faint. They're not very bright like these are, but they just came on. Now this is the backup light, and that's the brake light. So this just came on with me pulling that one out. I don't know if it's somehow there's something around over here and it's some kind of connection issue. I started messing with this wire here, and as you could tell, they just went out. And oh wow, upon messing with these wires, they either come on or they don't. And also these lights, they get dim. Well, I guess by me pulling on it, this was becoming dim. Let me see if I could plug it in. So right now those lights are not coming on. I'm almost wondering if something over here that's part of the wiring, that's what messing it up. Over here, there's something going on here. Obviously, I mean, I could tell some of those they are for the tow package. But now these things are not coming on, and I'm going to try to see if I could kind of unplug that side. Okay, very weird. Guys, look at this little test that I'm doing. Check this out. I think I found where the problem is. Look at this, I could make that light come on. See? Look what I'm doing here. Touching this. Now if I'm touching this circuit right next to it, nothing. If I'm touching this one here, we do have power. So that is interesting. That means I could run a single wire to solve this problem. This wire right here, this red one, is the one that's giving it power. So I guess I need to see what's going on with this wire. Something's going on somewhere. It is either cut or I don't know, touching something. I feel a little bit more better now about it. So looks like there's definitely some kind of circuit problem here. We do have kind of good news, okay? So I ran this wire from there to the circuit. It's not going to be like this. This is solely for the purpose of this test. Just figuring out if I could power this circuit with that circuit to try to have the same flow. The satisfactory thing that I get out of it, that I could simply fix it by using a couple of these little things, which puts the original working wire, which I could easily clip it onto that, and we could add this wire. So once I do everything and run it underneath, you're not gonna really see the difference. I mean, everything's going to be working, which is going to be great. What is not great, however, it's the fact that the backup light, it's not coming on. I don't know why. So perhaps it needs I don't know, like it needs power somehow. But what makes me think now is, I mean, this is getting power. So, you know, the actual turn signal was already working. So obviously all I'm doing is I'm transferring the power from that light, since that light is coming on, to this circuit, and this circuit is coming, you know, it's coming on. But the problem still remains. There is a problem somewhere, and I'm not sure where it is. But the way I see it is, tracing this circuit kind of back, these two wires, they go over here. So that's going on. So obviously, whatever these lights in the middle, if they're grounded, they were getting power already. That's what that little line is. That's, you know, for that circuit. And this little line is for the rest of these little squares here. That's part of the circuit. So I'm kind of trying to find out. Well, the reverse light is not coming on. Why? What's causing that not to come on? Is that the shifter itself? Could it be? You know. By the way, I will replace this LED with a standard bulb. This is you know, kind of like a little test bulb. Can't use that. We could use this. So now it's quite normal. This one's a little bit brighter than this one. This could be, you know, due to the fact that maybe it's not getting enough power because it's losing it, you know, through this wire. Could be just a different style bulb. What I'm going to do next, guys, is mess with these wires here in the back and find out what the heck is going on over here. So I actually decided to pull the light off. What I discovered inside of the light, there was some water, so, and there was some pieces of the broken light that we had before. So I wanted to see, this is the part of the tow package. It was, if it was grounded properly, and what else is going on. Seems like this wire is going up, this wire is going this way, everything's wrapped together. They did it very cleanly. Now they did run this tow package out to here. There is a little connector, as you can see here. So I suppose that's what that is. And then they wired everything in right over here. And then there's this black wire. I don't know where it goes. I guess it goes towards the bottom. Not sure if it could be culprit for anything. I wonder if this is even getting power. No, I was making a mistake. The way the wires were kind of twisted, it appeared that the red was coming from there, but that's actually where the gray is coming from. And how I figured that is because I kind of thought that gray was that wire, red was that wire. But if you look closely over here, there's an empty spot right there. So the gray one is actually the one I needed. It is that line right there that's in the center. So yeah, this is the one that's getting power, and I try to see if the tow package is getting power and see it lights up. And basically we did ground it off. I grounded it off at this. I figured this is ground, so That's where I grounded it, and yeah, this is power. So it's quite interesting. It did not want to light up on this red, so I was thinking, what's going on? So this is, you know, I kind of figured that's power. So this wire should have light up, which is red. Kind of looks like it's power, but it's brown. So yeah, kind of weird. I did not expect that. It seems like black and red would be the positive to me, but who knows? Could be the brown. Yellow is obviously some kind of turn signal, but it's not important. Important thing is, if I do, well, I suppose we could actually test this. I could technically, instead of sticking this wire in there, let's say this is the ground, I could technically ground it, circuit out to my van and see if that's the ground. Test. I grounded it off on this ground wire right here, and trying to test the circuits. It does come on, so it comes on where I need it, which is that wire right there, that circuit, which is the gray one, that gray wire. So I'm gonna climb underneath. I'm gonna see if I could find what's the culprit and find this gray wire. I have found the gray wire underneath, and let me show you. Yes, guys, there's the gray wire. There's another gray wire that's next to it. And I know it looks like I put a brown, but there it is. There's that gray wire right there. There's another gray wire in here. I've tested that, and it's actually not getting power, which I suspect is all coming from there, and somehow it's actually not getting the power delivered. So that's kind of weird. Now it's time for me to find that circuit over here, connect it down there, and see if it works. I want you to notice something. We're on the right side, just so you know. The wire that I need to send the power to, it's gray and red on this side, okay? So check it out on this side. The wire that I'm trying to get power from, it's gray and black. So at the bottom, I have connected gray and black. And let me show you what the gray and red. So here we go. We got a simply gray one here, and we got a gray and red right there from me shaving it. And this is kind of like where we're working over here. There's possibly a gray and red over there. So let's take a look. Okay, it appears to be every single color except the gray and red. We got the gray and blue here. We got the gray and kind of like black that's over there. More like black with a white stripe. But there's not that other one. So apparently these are the connections kind of going here, and I'm not sure if it's trying to follow, you know, through to that side, or it's trying to go back over there. Unless I peel this wire, then I can see where these connections are going. But somewhere this connection, the signal is being lost. But I'm going to go ahead and run this red wire down here, and I'll connect it over there. So here we go, guys. We're underneath here, and I run that wire, kind of wrapped it around over here. That's my backup alarm, and I got it connected over here, and I pressed that metal piece in, and now we can just close that connection right up, wrap it up. So let's see if it works. Okay, so this side's still working, and now this side is working. So camera's getting out of focus here. So yeah, not I guess too much hassle. The main thing for me is to get these lights working on my own circuit. I really don't want to run nothing else. The turn signal is working. Backup lamp is not working. It's less a necessity, but I think it has something to do with ABS. It has to. I just don't know where it is. I can't put a finger on it right now. I'm pretty sure I'll find it. Yeah, here it is. It seems like it's the same brightness. That's the bottom bulb. That's the bottom bulb. We got the top one, and we got the top one. So this is the brake one. So time for me to go press the brake and see if the shifter works. As you can see, brake lights. Now that's what I want to see. Both lights are on, so it is fixed, at least with the lights coming on. So which is the most important thing. you want to be seen at night. That's why I also have added some reflectors on my doors and kind of like where the lights are, just in case. But yeah, guys, hopefully this helps you. This is not a solution by any means to try to solve the ABS issue and why the backup light is not coming on, but hey, at least we got lights, and I don't see anything else that could be wrong by that. I mean, all I did is I ran some power to this light, that's it, because it's getting lost somewhere in the circuit, somewhere behind this wall or somewhere, because when I removed the circuit and actually messed with it a little bit, it caused that parking light to come on, but also rear backup light come on. So possibly this is all having to do with the circuit. I mean, look, that backup light is on. Let me see if this one is on. Slightly on as well. So what's causing this little number? That's quite weird. Wasn't like that when I pulled it out. So I may have to just pull out the brake light altogether, you know? So if it's going, well, did I say brake light? I mean the backup light. I don't want it to be on, so it's on over there very faintly, and over here same thing. Off over here, I could see what's going on. It is the circuit here, so when it starts getting pulled out slightly, it starts causing this problem. So I plugged it in further. Now it's off. Here we go again. Now everything's fine now. As you can see, it's not coming on faintly. It's the lights are nice and strong. Everything's good.
Saw your picture